Hello everybody and welcome back to my Minecraft tutorial. This is episode 3 in a series of videos designed to help a new player in Minecraft get started. So today, as you can see, my hunger bar is depleted, but it has become day again. Let's crack open this cobblestone doorway here, and as you can see it's day again, and today we're going to go out and hunt ourselves some food. So before we do that, I really need to make a little stairwell here, just to be safe more than anything. I've just right-clicked these blocks down. Yeah, that should do. Patch that up. Between this and the last episode, I just mined out this little bit of coal here. Put a dirt block there for now. The first thing that we're going to do today is make a furnace, and the furnace is going to be used to cook up some food. We're going to go out and we're going to try and find an animal, and sadly have to cut its limbs off, but all in the name of survival here, guys, all in the name of survival. And we're going to cook it, and we're going to eat it. We're going to eat the drops from that animal, whether that be a roast chicken or a pork chop or maybe some steak, I don't know, but whatever it is, it's sure to be tasty. So I kind of went through that kind of fast. It's just a piece of cobblestone in each slot all the way around, but with nothing in the middle, and that will make a furnace. And we can right click and pop the furnace down, and we can put coal in here by right clicking in the fuel section, and we can put stuff in the top, and that will be what is cooked or smelted. We can actually smelt a few different things, and we'll come on to that a little later. So before we actually go outside, there's a couple more things we need to do. I need to grab some more stone, because we're going to make ourselves a few stone tools. Here we go. Just breaking up a bit more cobblestone here for now. I could probably put a chest here or something later to store my items. Whoops. And we have some cobblestone. I'm going to make some more sticks. I'm going to make 8 sticks, and I'm going to make a sword. This kills animals a little faster. That was just a stick and 2 pieces of cobblestone. And I'm also going to make a stone pickaxe, which is crafted in the exact same way as the wooden one, but we used cobblestone instead of wooden planks. There we go. That's all we need right now. So let's head outside. So the sword will kill things a little faster than other tools would. A stone sword typically kills things faster than a wooden sword would, but again, iron would get better, and then again, top level is diamond. So that's our ultimate goal in the game at the moment, is to get diamond tools. Got a cave down there. So we have some animals here. We have a chicken. I'm sorry, chicken. There's no real way of putting this lightly, but to kill a monster or indeed a neutral animal, you just have to left click on them with the sword. Now, there we go, and as you can see, he dropped us a raw chicken and 2 feathers. So the raw chicken is just a raw piece of meat. We can eat that, but it's not the best food. We can cook it and make it a lot better for us. So I'm gonna kill a few chickens here. I hear a zombie around somewhere. Don't quite know where. And these are pigs. Sometimes mobs might take more than 1 hit to kill, so you're going to have to left click on them multiple times. But yeah, there we go. We've now got a couple of pieces of pork as well. Animals will try and run away when you hit them, and sometimes they don't drop anything, sometimes they drop some things. It's very, very random really. Chickens can drop between 0 and 2 raw chicken and 0 to 2 feathers, I believe, and piggies can drop between 0 and 4 pork chops, and that is all they drop. I've got a little lake there. Few animals down here. Okay, that should be enough for now. I'm going to pick up this coal while we're here. Can never have too much coal this early in the game. Wow, there's quite a big vein here. Typically when you go to mine ores, you will often find a lot more than one. You'll find a small vein. So we can grab this coal. Here we go. There we go. Not too much. In future episodes beyond this, I will probably cut out much of the resource collection and just show you what I'm doing in that episode, and that be it really, because there's no point me showing the same tasks over and over and over. It just gets repetitive and it can kind of lose the focus of the video. So there we go. That's an NPC village over there, and that's a little villager. We'll do some more with them later. But for now I'm getting really hungry, so we're going to cook up some of the food we've hunted for ourselves. I'm just going to head back down here, back towards my hidey hole. I would say it's important in the first few days at least not to go too far from your hidey hole, because you need it for some of the basic needs really, and safety. Of course, be my guest if you want to run around like a chicken with your head chopped off like I did on the first night, but generally I don't think that's a very good idea. So I'm going to pop a few pieces of coal in the bottom there, and I'm going to drop in my chicken just by left clicking. I've just right clicked there. I'm going to left click in the top section and it will begin to cook. You can just drop one in, or you can alternatively split the stack, or you can continually right click, choosing how many different ones you want to put in. Similar to crafting, but not quite the same. You only have the 2 slots. Down there is where the fuel goes. You can put wood in there, planks, sticks, saplings, coal, something called blaze rods. You can even put buckets of lava in there if you want. And we'll look at those much later. And of course the food does stack, just as it does here when you're cooking it. So I can press E here and just walk off and let it cook, and it will continue to cook in the background for me. And to eat, I kind of did that actually kind of fast. To eat, get the food in your hand just by either pressing the correct button, in my case 5, or just using your scroll wheel and right click to eat. Just hold down that right mouse button and you will eat the food. And when it's all gone, you make that little burp sound and you get filled up again. As you can see, that hunger bar down there on the bottom right got filled up again. So there we go. We've cooked all of that, so we don't need any more coal. But actually, we need a bit more coal to cook up the pork chops. There we go. So, the next thing I'm going to talk to you a bit about is tool durability. Now, I didn't discuss this in the last episode, but as you can see, my wooden pickaxe is almost totally beaten up now. It's almost finished being used, and eventually, after so many uses, it will break. So if I just continually use this, there we go, just one more and it broke. So there is a certain amount of uses on each item. To actually display this, this is a new feature with Minecraft 1.4, you can actually display this, and it's F3 plus H. You'll get this little window, you can press F3 again, and it will display your durability. So as you can see here, I have 116 uses of 131 left on this sword. Stone pickaxe has 100 uses left out of 131. This may seem like a lot, but believe me, it goes very quickly. Iron tools have bigger durability and diamond have the best durability. So we can use this, but as we use it, as you can see, that's now gone to 99. And if I just mine a bit of this out here, it's decreased to 94. So each time I use this, a point is knocked off. Excuse me guys, the phone's ringing. Well, there we go, cold caller. Oh, happens to the best of us. Kind of annoying though, especially when you're in the middle of recording something. I really should move to a room where there isn't a telephone, but there we go. So yeah, where was I? Tool durability, yeah, we've decreased this a little more. I'm actually going to make this 3 high, just so it's not so claustrophobic. So as I use this item, its health bar goes down, it starts off green, and it eventually turns red. It goes orange and then red, and then it breaks. Wow, it's getting night again already. Man, let's just put a bit more light up here. So I'm going to press F3 and H again just to turn that off. But yeah, that is a brief overview of tool durability. We can repair tools, interestingly enough. There are 2 ways to do this now with Minecraft 1.4. You can do the old way, which is just create another pickaxe, and we can drag these in. You can do this in your little window as well, and you can put them together and it will make a better pickaxe. To do this properly, I would have to degrade this item quite substantially. This is the cheap way of doing things, and there is a new way of doing it now, and that is the anvil. It's an item we'll probably look at towards the later series, probably around episode 40 or so. We might look around the anvils. What I'm going to do is I'm going to degrade this tool a little more. Oh, found some more coal. Let's snag that while we can. There we go, keep breaking up a bit of this. As you can see here, there is some grass. That is topsoil, so we can't go through that. Not my torch out there. That's the best thing to happen to us. Oops, let's just continue to degrade this one a little. I want to degrade it. I've got a little window out here, but we don't really want a window out here. We've got to degrade it enough. Get rid of this dirt to be able to show you this properly. Because otherwise it's just going to make me a fully repaired pickaxe, but I guess that's okay. If you have two degraded items but together they don't make enough to get a fully repaired item like this one, then you will have just the enough uses that together, the two amount of uses added up, if that makes sense. So I can just click on this and it repairs the pickaxe and I've got a brand new one. And it does have a few more uses than it would have done. I'm not sure exactly how many it is. Well, let's just check it out. F3 and H again. Wow, it actually doesn't display it. I think that must be some sort of bug. It actually doesn't display it when you've repaired an item, interestingly enough. But there we go. Or maybe it's because I've not used it. Oh, that's outside, isn't it? Let's try again. Wow, it's the same durability. It's meant to go up by 1 or 2 uses, though I think the chance of that happening is random. But yeah, that is tool durability. As you use it, it will degrade and go down and eventually break. But you can repair them using that method, and we'll look at the anvil method of repairing things a little later. Is there a creeper out there I spy? No. Not seen a creeper yet, surprisingly. The creeper's a little green thing exclusive to this game world that explodes when it gets near you. Wonderful! But yeah, that is tool durability. We've looked at how to craft a furnace, how to go collect food, how to cook it, how to eat it. So I think we've done enough for today in terms of this tutorial. In the next episode we are going to go out into the night. Well, actually no, next episode, episode 4, we're going to look at some methods of damage that you can take. Though we may get on to some armor making as well. I'm unsure on that yet, because we've got to do combat techniques soon. We're going to go out into the night and face monsters, but we need some armor before we do that. So I might have to track down some cows and make up some armor. Alternatively, we might find some iron, but that's rather unlikely at this stage in the game. We've been unlucky here not to get iron digging out this, but sometimes you get iron, sometimes you don't. But that's that. We just have to kind of take that in our stride, I suppose. You can also get apples. I've not mentioned that. You can actually get apples from a drop from a tree, and you can eat these equally as well. There is something else called saturation. Saturation is quite a complex sort of topic to talk about, so I'll probably give that its own episode at some point later, because that is actually quite a complicated thing to talk about and be able to explain it on a video and enable you to understand it successfully. It's quite a big topic to talk about. Ah, there's a creeper down there, a pair of them just spawned. But yeah, that's everything. I'm starting to ramble a bit here now, so we're finished with this episode. As always, you can download this world at this stage from the link in the description that will be there. This is episode 3, and I hope to see you in the next episode. So I hope you've enjoyed this episode, guys. If you have, well, I hope you've enjoyed this episode, and I hope you found it useful and informative, and I hope to see you next time, when we will probably, yeah, I think we're going to do some damage stuff, or maybe armor and damage, and then combat techniques. So yeah, I hope to see you next time, and until then, see you later and have a good day.